When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
You're watching news across Nigeria on Som TV, the pulse of the nation, and the station where clarity lights the way and journalism makes an impact. Stay connected, join the conversation on Facebook at Som TV, and stream us live on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now the major headlines. Diris join APC, tag PDP sinking ship. CPC blacklist. 12 Nigerian governors, other officials may face U.S. sanctions. Trump statements, a call for peace, unity in Nigeria's Northern Christian Association of Nigeria. Now the news in full. Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri on Monday formally dumped the People's Democratic Party for the ruling All Progressive Congress, describing his former party as a sinking ship. Vice President Kashim Shettima led a high-powered APC delegation to Yanagua to receive the governors into the party at a colorful ceremony held at the Samson Siasa Sports Stadium. Also present were Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, Lucky Aidetiwa of Ondo, Sheriff Oberoviri of Delta, Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, and Umueno of Akwa Ibom State. Diri's defection comes ahead of the 2027 general election, marks him the fourth PDP governor to join the APC this year, following similar moves by Oberoviri, Eno, and Enugu's Peter Mba. The governor had earlier announced his resignation from the People Democratic Party on 15th October during a meeting with his cabinet, citing what he called obvious reasons. Speaking at the event, Diri said he took the decision to save Bayelsa from sharing in the fate of what he described as a dying opposition party. We tried all we could to save the PDP, but to no avail. Undertakers were very busy to bury the party, he said. 12 northern governors, prominent traditional rulers, and senior judges are at the center of the looming diplomatic storm as the United States Congress considers a bill that could impose far-reaching sanctions on them over alleged complicity in what American lawmakers described as a Christian genocide and systematic persecution under Nigeria's Sharia and blasphemy laws. This follows the resignation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern by President Donald Trump and his instructions to the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, to act without delay. On Friday, Trump, in his post on Truth, lamented that thousands of Christians were being killed in Nigeria and asked Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriation Committee, to immediately look into the matter and report back to him. The Nigerian Religious Freedom Accountability Act of 2025, sponsored by Republican Senator Ted Cruz, designates Nigeria as a country of particular concern for religious persecution. The bill proposes direct sanctions against public officials and religious authority accused of promoting or tolerating violence against Christians and other religious minorities. The December 2020, the U.S. Department of State designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern for the first time ever due to what it termed systematic, ongoing violation of religious freedom, violent Boko Haram attack, and frequent religious conflicts exacerbated by the judiciary system. Under the bill introduced on September 9, 2025, the U.S. Secretary of State will, within 90 days of its passage, submit a report to Congress listing Nigerian officials, including governors, judges, and monarchs who have promoted blasphemy laws or tolerated violence by non-state actors invoking religious justification. The Christian Association of Nigeria in the 19 northern states and Abuja has urged peace-loving Christians and Muslims to use U.S. President Donald Trump's recent statement on alleged Christians in Nigeria as a call for unity and collective action. The chairman of the association, Reverend John Hayab, told NAN on Tuesday that rather than viewing Trump's comment as decisive, Nigerians should see them as an opportunity to work together and end killings and religious intolerance across the country. Trump had, in a recent statement, alleged that Christians in Nigeria were facing persecution and urged global attention to the situation. His remarks have since stirred public debate within and outside the country. Farmers and residents of Akpomu in Ondo State protested at the governor's office over alleged land grabbing and destruction of cocoa farms. Protest leader Pastor Tokpe Akinwude warned of potential confrontation if authorities fail to act. Special Advisor Bola Taiwo urged calm, assuring the governor would address grievances. He emphasized protection of lives, property, and investment, promising a peaceful resolution. Authorities aim to maintain justice while safeguarding livelihoods and preventing further unrest. From January 2026, Nigerians will benefit from 15 new tax exemptions and relief targeting low-income earners, small businesses, and average taxpayers. Exemptions covers personal income, pensions, capital gains, companies' income, VAT on essentials, and stamp duties. Startup and agricultural businesses gain CIT relief and VAT exemptions. The reform aims to reduce financial burden, stimulate economic growth, encourage job creation, and support nationwide business development while fostering compliance and fiscal responsibilities. Power generating company in Nigeria lost over 2.3 trillion naira between 2013 and 2025 due to stranded electricity that could not be evacuated by the national grid. Despite generation average 6,800 megawatts, about 32% remain unused monthly, causing massive capacity payment losses. Grid inefficiencies, policy gap, and unpaid obligations in that distribution, limiting economic growth. APGC urged government action to improve transmission, ensure timely payments, invest in infrastructure, and optimize power evacuation to boost industrial output. NIMASA accredited 27 shipyards across Nigeria, 10 in Lagos, 8 in Rivers, and 9 in Delta after meeting strict safety and operational standards. Accredited yards receive nil identification numbers, making vessel eligible for International Maritime Organization registration. Director General Dr. Dayo emphasized that accreditation assures safety, transparency, efficiency, and investors' confidence. Continuous oversight aims to align shipbuilding operation with global standards and protect maritime assets while boosting Nigeria's competitiveness in the maritime sector. It's now time for a brief commercial break. Stay tuned. The most captivating stories are just moments away.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
Welcome back. Troops of 12th Brigade Nigerian Army rescued 2 kidnapped victims and recovered 3.8 million naira ransom in Achigili Forest, Kogi State. Acting on intelligence, soldiers intercepted kidnappers who fired but fled, leaving the victims and ransom behind. The rescued individuals were debriefed and the money returned to the families. Lieutenant Hassan Abdullahi urged public vigilance, stressing that timely information from citizens is crucial to supporting security efforts, combating criminal activities, and safeguarding lives in the community. Adamawa State NSCDC intercepted a truck carrying over 200 stolen NNPC pipes on the Jalingo-Yola Road. Officers acted on villagers' intelligence and stopped the vehicle after the driver attempted to disable it. The pipes were confirmed as NNPC property and suspects will face court. Commander Idris Bande warned against stealing government property, emphasizing that offenders will face legal consequences, reinforcing the importance of protecting public assets and deterring organized theft in the state. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Udonge, representing Kogi Central, was stopped from traveling abroad when immigration officers seized her passport at the airport. She confronted the officials, questioning why her passport was withheld without legal justification and accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio of ordering the seizures. Akpoti Udonge claims this wasn't the first time her passport has been seized, and she had previously been told it was due to Akpabio's instructions, citing concerns about her international interview, smearing Nigeria's image.